Hey everybody, surf fish in Florida. Hopefully we're going to turn it into shark fish in Florida. We're back at Ormond Beach again. We got the big black tip on the last trip, so the Ormond Beach curse is finished. Maybe she's got one right here. And she does. Once again, you talk about some tiny fish. I'm going to do the cormorant. That is almost too small for me to use. Go ahead and let it go. Wow. It's about 3 times the size of that last one. It's still a small whiting, but I'm using it. That's great. We got bait. I got to get the big game rod in the water. Good job. Here's the opening up shark bait. That little whiting she caught. I basically cut it in half. That's going to be good enough for now. She caught a monster whiting. That thing's probably 13, 14 inches long. So now I got plenty of bait. She thought it was a baby redfish. Okay, and the Ocean Master's going out. That is a huge whiting head. That's going on the Ocean Master. So both rods are out with 11-foot leaders and 10-0 Super Mutu hooks and 4 foot of cable. So I don't think we're gonna have any problems today, but let's see. The waves are huge today. It was hard for me to get to the edge of the surf to throw the Ocean Master. I'm gonna have a hard time with a big shark if we hook one. I almost got bit last time. Oh. Keep that. And then anything that size or smaller, let it go. We did have a pull down on the Ocean Master with that big whiting head. I gotta go reel it in and check it. I think she's got another one of them small whiting. That's kind of an understatement. That's another dink. Already she's got 5 whiting and the little pompano. I just haven't got to film much of anything getting the shark rods together. All right, here's the setup for today. I got the big game popping rod on the left with the GoPro. Her bait rod is about 20 yards away. And then I got the Ocean Master about another 15 yards away. So the distance between the shark rods is about 35 yards, so that's kind of close. And if they hit the right rod, we lose a lot of footage versus the left rod. Let's see. He's a little bit better size. We're gonna keep him just in case. All right, I'm switching that first bait that I put on the big game rod, and I have this other whiting head. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. So I hooked it through the nose. And there's current out there, so it makes it tough to keep 2 rods in the water. They always hit the right rod. Okay, hold on, I gotta reel in them other rods. Okay, I guess he's a Blacknose. He's a Blacknose. You can see he's Blacknose. He's about an average Blacknose. Try to get him off here. Really great fire. and don't want to let go. Okay, finally. Okay, she's gonna let him go. Let go of him. Get away from the wave. Let's see. He'll go. Oh, good job. I don't want her to get bit. That's number one priority. I thought he was a bigger fish, but at least it's something. Okay, the Ocean Master's going back out. That's the center part of that monster whiting. That's a big slab of whiting. And when the sharks hit that right rod, you just lose a lot of footage. The waves have settled down a little bit, but they're still pretty big. And there's current out there. It's skipping the 3-ounce sinker on her bait rod, and she's just barely throwing it out there. And these shark rods with the 6-ounce sinkers is lifting the weight off the bottom, and it kind of skips a little bit. As the tide goes out, it's going to get worse. Well, we've been here about 3 hours. We do have Blacknose Shark, and she's probably caught about 8 whiting, a couple little pompano. I thought as the tide went out, it would kind of flatten out, but the waves are still big, and now there's current. So this is, once again, not typical surf on the east coast of Florida for the middle of August. Okay, the current's really picking up. See how the phone does with that rod tip. See it vibrating. That's the sinker trying to hold the bottom, and it's kind of just skipping. That's a 6-ounce weight. So I already put the Ocean Master up. We're not going to be here much longer. Plus, it is looking like it's going to rain too. So we're filming every trip we go on. In 2020, we filmed every trip. We did get the black nose, so it's better than nothing. So it is what it is. The current picked up today, and as the tide went out, it got really bad for the middle of August. And I didn't bring any spider weights. They're in the car. And we are at least 400 yards from the deck, maybe 450. And we're getting ready to go because we don't want the rain to get us. Okay, I'm gonna give it one last shot. It's so shallow we can't fish the first cut. So I'm gonna try to wade out, but I know the current's just gonna take it down, but I gotta try. So I put one of the smaller whitings she caught earlier on there, and I got the big game rod, and I'm gonna try to wade out and flip it out there and see if the current pushes it down, because we've been on the sandbar a lot today. It's so shallow out there. All right, I'm gonna try to wade out. I know this ain't gonna work, but I gotta try. Look at the weight. Just to go through it. That thing almost knocked me over. I know. And I can feel the undertow kind of pulling me. This is all dragging in the ground. The sharks will run across. And this big game rod sits low because it's only 8.5 foot. And this isn't good for this. But I had to try it, and I won't do it again. Yeah, I waited out there, almost got knocked over. You can't really see the line on camera, but it's already washed all the way down the beach. So unfishable, and that's a 6-ounce sinker. And that bait's not that big either. All right, we're wrapping it up. We did get the 4-foot blacknose. She caught 8 or 9 whiting and a couple of baby pompano. The current is so bad now, it's about an hour and a half before low tide. It's almost unfishable, and we don't want to get rained on.
Thanks for watching. See you